Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I have the finale of my plan to pan / project pan that I've been doing this year. I have a playlist of this, I think, and it started out as sort of like items that I would like to pan but not really had harsh goals on because I wanted to use my entire collection. But then it sort of spiraled into actually me rolling in items that I wanted to finish. Also, I can see the plant that is behind me just pops up behind my head. So if you're wondering what that is growing out of my head, that's my plant. She had to make room for our Christmas tree, which is still up, by the way. And also we had a lot of snow. I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna pan, you're gonna see a lot of shit on my table. Do you see all that snow right there? There's a lot of snow. I don't like snow. I mean, I like it when I don't have to go anywhere, but I do have to go places and it's scary and inconvenient, but whatever. Besides the point. This is the finale of the project. I will walk through all of the items that were still in this project that I was working on. I have I have some non-makeup items that I'm going to start with. Then I have some makeup items, and then I have some lip products that weren't officially in the project but that I was using, so I would like to touch upon those. So if you're interested in seeing where I ended up, please keep watching. So we're starting with non-makeup items. The first one, this one has been in long. It is my Rituals hand cream. This is finally done. Now, my last update was for October. I skipped my November update because I didn't have time to film. It took me another 2 months to finish this. Not because there was a lot in there, but I just wasn't consistently using it. My lines have rubbed off. I marked it with nail polish and it just flaked off. But my last line, I think, was here. So we had the tiniest amount left. It's not going to focus. I'm not even going to bother. It is done. I'm happy to have this out of my collection. It's a nice hand cream. I do have to say that. I'm moving on to something else that I already have in my collection before I might repurchase from this brand. Then from the same brand, I have the Invisible Sun Protection Milky Spray. This replaced my facial moisturizer. It's good. It smells good. I don't really care for like products with perfume to put on my face. Like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't break me out. I feel like it doesn't really hurt me. I do hate this packaging. It is like a spray, but the nozzle right here, I do want to focus on that camera. Come on. It gets so dirty. Do you see that? Just product builds up over that, and you cannot really clean it unless I like take a toothpick and like pick at it, and I don't want to. That's a hassle. It's just stupid packaging, but works fine. I don't know how much is still in here. If I feel like by the weight, I would say we're down to a little over halfway, but honestly, who knows? I'm still going to use this till it's finished. Then I have this hand and body lotion that we at one point got from a hotel room, I'm pretty sure, because I don't recognize this packaging as something that I bought. I've used it a couple of times. I'm gonna fold it so you can see where I am. This is where we are. So it's fine. It's not the best. It's not my favorite scent, but I have it in my collection and I would like to move it out, use it up before I buy something new. I'm trying to be better at that. So there's that. And then the final non-makeup item, this one is exciting. This is my cuticle oil and it is done. This was in the project for a while too. I'm going to try and show you all of the markings. It went slow. It went super slow. And all that's left at the top is like the shimmer. This wasn't my favorite because of the packaging. It had this little roller ball and it was just difficult to get product out. I think it was because of the shimmer, but I'm not really sure what caused it. But yeah, I finished it up. Very happy about that. I've since moved on to a cuticle oil. That's just like a nail polish pot where it has a little brush. Works so much nicer than that roller ball. So very happy that I got to use that up, and it's out of my collection. And then for makeup items, I have 2 items that I was officially working on. The first one is my white eye pencil. She's still here. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can ever finish this, but we're trying. I have her marked. It has now been a year and a month since I started working on it. So this is my starting line, and we are now here. So between October and December, or like January, honestly, we used a tiny bit. I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup these months. It was hectic. There was a lot of things going on, so there's that. But yeah, we're still working on it. Still, I would like to finish this little pencil. Has my face gone more red? Is this lighting weird? Probably. The snow is just throwing it off, honestly. Yeah, I would like to finish it at one point. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm gonna try my best and keep working on it. And then I have one highlighter. This is the Colourpop Twilight Meadow Super Shock highlighter. I rolled this in just to see how much use I could get out of this. I think it's time to let her go. She smells weird. She really does smell weird. And I was wearing it one day and my husband commented on the fact that I just had random glitters on my face. And I thought this just left like a nice fade of blue and blue and purple, and then a little bit of shimmer, but apparently it looked like just random glitters. And I could use it as a highlighter topper, but seeing as it's also smelling funky, maybe I should let this go. So there's that. I do have a declutter, not filmed yet, but I want to film it, so keep an eye out for that. And then the last items are some lip products that I want to talk about. These weren't officially in the project, but I just wanted to see what I would use. So I actually have 3. There were 2 sort of introduced into the project. Oops. First one, it was a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Bit of Honey. This is what that looks like. I don't think I used it anymore. There's like the slightest bit of windowing. Can you see right there and right there? So I mean, it's not completely full anymore. This is very orangey pink and I'm not really sure if I like it on me, so I've gone for something else more. I also had this in my bag. This is the Beam Sugared Gloss made by Mitchell, and it is in the shade Sugar Cookies. That's a lot of sugar and sugar. This I have been consistently using, not as much as I did last month or like in October. Let's see if it wants to focus. So this line marks where we were in October. I used a chunk. I still used quite a bit, not as much as I did in October or like before October, but I'm happy with that. I like this, but here's my but. I also threw in my bag another NYX Butter Gloss, and I realized I prefer that formula over this formula. This is very sticky, like thick and sticky, and I'm sort of used to it. My lip oil was kind of the same, not as thick but also sticky, but the butter glosses are so soft and so smooth, and I like the wear of those more. So this is the shade I threw in my bag as well. This is the shade Hustler. So this is a Butter Gloss Bling. It has some shimmers in there. Can you see? I love that. And this, I don't know if I can show you, but I can see against the light we're like down to here. So we did, maybe you can see that that's windowing, but it's hard to see because it's a very dark gloss. We're about here, so I'm very happy about that. Again, not like I had any official goals for this, but I'm happy I got some natural use out of this. Really do enjoy this shade. It's dark, it's shimmery, but it's not super in your face, so I like it. I have a dark lip color of myself, like my lips are very sort of dark red from just naturally, so this complements them quite a bit. I have a gloss on today, so it's not a natural lip color. If you're wondering what is on my face, I have it always in my description below, but this is the Colourpop Shrek gloss, and this is the shade Noble Steed, so I have that on today. I do also like this a lot, just color wise and consistency wise. I also am wearing the Shrek palette, so there's that. We're full Shrekified today. Okay, so that actually is it. Honestly, for this year, because you're seeing this in 2026, I don't know what to do with Project Pan. I feel like my items got less and less, and I don't know if it's interesting to watch that. Maybe I should just do updates whenever there's something to update, and maybe I should do it more sort of vlog-esque style, where I just pick the next item that I work on, but also like shower gels and shampoos and everything, and just update you whenever they're done, but not like sitting down and holding the products up, but just showing you as I use them. I don't know. Please let me know what you think. And for the lip products, I also don't know if I want to put them in a Project Pan or just do like a lip rotation. What is this piece of hair doing? It's distracting me. Okay. A lip rotation where I just roll in like, I don't know, 5 glosses or lip products and see what I wear and what I like. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm really hoping that I can be back for good now. I can kind of pick up the pace and the routine of filming and editing and uploading again. But who knows? I won't make any promises because I just don't know. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.